Today's pics and videos are brought thanks to Billy the Corgi. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is a cattle herding breed that originated in Pembrokeshire, Wales. The breed's original purpose was to herd sheep. With their low stature, they nipped cattle on the heels and then ducked to avoid the kicks. According to Welsh legend, the Pembroke Welsh Corgi sprang from the lairs of fairies and elves. For those who don't believe in fairy tales, dog experts offer a more pragmatic explanation for the breed's history, suggesting that the Pembroke Welsh Corgi is descended from Valhunds, Swedish cattle dogs that were brought to Wales by the Vikings in the 9th and 10th centuries. They are probably also related to the Norwegian Lundhund. Others think they may have descended from dogs brought to Wales by Flemish weavers in the 12th century. Either way, they have been part of life in Wales for more than 1,000 years. The word corgi means dwarf dog, which accurately describes this breed. Pembroke Welsh Corgis descended from the Spitz family of dogs. While the exact ancestry of the Pembroke Welsh Corgi is often debated, it is believed that the breed originated from a combination of Keeshond, Schipperke, Pomeranian, Samoyed, Chow Chow, Norwegian Elkhound, and Finnish Spitz. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is one of two breeds known as a Welsh Corgi. The other is the Cardigan Welsh Corgi, who lived in Cardiganshire County, which descends from the Teckle family of dogs. Pembrokes and Cardigans first appeared together in 1925 when they were shown under the rules of the Kennel Club in Britain. The Corgi Club was founded in December 1925 in Carmarthenshire. It is reported that the local members favored the Pembroke breed, so a club for Cardigan enthusiasts was founded a year or so later. Pembrokes and Cardigans were officially recognized by the Kennel Club in 1928 and were initially categorized together under the single heading of Welsh Corgis, before the two breeds were recognized as separate and distinct in 1934. This breed began to gain popularity in the 1930s when young princesses, Elizabeth and Margaret, got their first corgi, Dookie, as a gift from her father, King George VI. In fact, Pembroke Welsh Corgis hold a special place at Buckingham Palace as they were the preferred breed of Queen Elizabeth II, who owned more than 30 corgis during her reign. Her love for the breed has helped to make these dogs popular all over the world. Pembroke Welsh Corgis are achondroplastic, a dwarf breed with shortened legs. Hence, they have a longer body than it is tall, with muscular thighs similar to a dachshund. They are the shortest breed of the herding dog group. Pembroke Welsh Corgis are immediately identifiable not only by their short stature but also because of their prick ears and foxy face. Their skull is fairly wide and flat between the ears. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi has erect ears that are in proportion to the equilateral triangle of the head. These should be firm, medium-sized, and tapered slightly to a rounded point. The eyes of this spirited breed are dark brown with black rims, and their noses are black and fully pigmented. While some outlying Pembroke Welsh Corgis are born with their tail naturally short, the majority often have their tails docked due to historical tradition or to conform to the breed standard. Traditionally, Pembroke Welsh Corgis had their tails docked, as this would show the dog was a working dog and exempt from taxation as a pet dog. However, nowadays in many countries, including the United Kingdom, docking has been deemed illegal. Pembroke Welsh Corgis are double-coated dogs that have a dense medium-length undercoat that is water-resistant. The outer coat is coarse, long, and straight. Coat colors range from a rich red or fawn to black or sable, with white markings. The blacks usually have white and tan to make them tricolored, with heads varying from red to black. Occasionally, a fluffy corgi will appear in a litter. These puppies have a longer, softer, fluffier coat than is typical. While these puppies make wonderful pets, that coat is undesirable for the show ring. Many Pembrokes have what is called a fairy saddle over their back. This marking, which is caused by a change in thickness and direction of a strip of hair, gets its name from legend. According to one, fairies rode Pembrokes in their home country of Wales. They are usually 10 to 12 inches, 25 to 30 centimeters tall at the withers, and weigh between 22 and 31 pounds, 10 to 14 kilograms. Pembrokes have an average life expectancy of 12 to 15 years. the required level of physical activity is high. Pembrokes are easy to groom, but shedding can be a problem if you do not keep up with the brushing. The breed tends to shed a significant amount, both daily and seasonally, in the spring and fall. Routine grooming consists of hair brushing once or twice a week and as much as daily during shedding seasons. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi does not typically emit any noticeable smell and is not known to be a drooling breed. Although you only need to bathe them as needed, many find that regular bathing also helps control heavy shedding. Be sure to trim your dog's nails regularly, if your dog does not wear them down naturally, to prevent painful tears and other problems. If you can hear them clicking on the floor, they are too long. Their ears should be checked weekly for redness or a bad odor, which can indicate an infection. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is an active breed that likes to be able to run around, and it is important to provide this dynamic dog with daily exercise in order to prevent obesity and to keep them busy and content. Pems can adapt quite easily to living in the country or the city. They are capable of living in average weather climates but would fare better living indoors with access to outdoor exercise. Athletic and surprisingly fast, Pembrokes were bred to be herding dogs and require plenty of exercise on a regular basis, which means a minimum of 1 hour a day. Keep in mind that your Corgi is likely to be rambunctious and energetic at all times. Exercise is a must, both for mental health and to keep weight under control. In fact, they need to be watched carefully for developing obesity since added weight can be an extra strain on their long, low backs. Pembrokes are still used as working dogs, but they are most often seen as family pets these days. Corgis are an exceptionally affectionate dog breed and do well with all sorts of families. Corgis love attention, and although a normal workday is not likely to cause anxiety for your Corgi, leaving them alone for days at a time can create undue stress for them. Most Pembrokes will seek the attention of everyone they meet and behave well around children and other pets. However, due to their herding, and for some, prey instinct, they love to chase anything that moves, so it is best to keep them inside fenced areas. The herding instinct will also cause some younger Pembrokes to nip at their owner's ankles. Because of their small size, many owners adopt Corgis thinking that they will make great lapdogs. While they are the perfect size for it, most Corgis do not like being held for extended periods. This goes back to their heritage, where they are constantly on the ground performing tasks and keeping watch. Actually, one of their most popular personality traits is that they make great watchdogs. While they are not particularly formidable, they have a loud bark and are not afraid to use it. Every dog barks to some extent, but few dogs bark as much as Corgis do. A Corgi's barking is not limited to things that are potential threats. They are known to bark at anything passing by in the street, any changes in your neighborhood, and so on. That is a plus, but they can become nuisance barkers if you don't teach them when to turn the sound on and off. So, because of their potential excessive barking and because Pembrokes crave activities and challenges, training is an absolute must. They have a great desire to please their owners, thus making them eager to learn and train. However, they can also be challenging not only due to their stubbornness and intelligence, but also because they can be pretty bossy and independent despite their small size. Like every dog, the Pembroke needs early socialization, exposure to many different people, sights, sounds, and experiences when they are young. Since Corgis tend to be naturally reserved around strangers, socialization is good for knowing when to accept the presence of people they are not familiar with. Because of their high levels of energy and intelligence, they excel in dog sports, especially agility, herding, flyball, obedience, rally, and tracking. Teach them tricks, take them hiking, get them qualified as therapy dogs. They can do it all. Pembrokes are generally healthy, but like all breeds, they are prone to certain health conditions. These include hip dysplasia, hypothyroidism, and eye problems such as progressive retinal atrophy, retinal dysplasia, and persistent pupillary membranes. Another genetic condition affecting Corgis is von Willebrand's disease, a blood clotting disorder. One of the most serious of the conditions threatening the Pembroke Welsh Corgi is a condition known as degenerative myelopathy. This is a type of progressive paralysis that cannot be cured, and the form that affects the Pembroke typically progresses very rapidly. Fortunately, a DNA test is available. If both your puppy's parents are clear, your puppy cannot inherit the gene for degenerative myelopathy from them. The Pembroke's long back predisposes them to intervertebral disc disease, IVDD, a condition that causes the spinal discs to bulge or rupture. Sometimes IVDD is mild and can be relieved through crate rest and medication, but dogs with severe cases may require surgery or the use of a wheelchair-like cart. Help protect your Corgi's spinal health, as they will not be able to climb and jump up on furniture as easily as dogs with longer legs. You may want to provide steps and ramps if your dog wants to get up and down from any height. Not all of these conditions are detectable in a growing puppy and can be hard to predict, which is why you must find a reputable breeder who is committed to breeding the healthiest dogs as possible. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget that each new subscriber and positive comment motivates us to create more and better content. Thanks for watching.